Hi guys. Today I would like to introduce the sci-fi horror film titled Deep Blue Sea, released in 1999 in the US. The film features a group of scientists who study sharks in a laboratory at sea, to create a cure for diseases. However, the situation turned chaotic, as many genetically modified sharks escaped and attacked people. The opening of the film is a scene where a group of young people are happily gathering on a yacht, all unaware that there is something in the water that is lurking for them. The yacht suddenly swayed and they did not know what had just happened when a fierce shark appeared out of nowhere and pierced the boat. The group was scared and fell from the boat. They fell into the water and struggled to climb back into the boat just as the shark swam back to attack. At this time, a guy rescued everyone. Our main character is female Dr. Susan. She is running a project that uses sharks as test subjects for a cure drug called Alzheimer's. However, after the incident, the sponsor Russell decided to end the project. She immediately said the study was close to success and asked for another 48 hours to be completed. Russell then agreed and went with Susan to the research center located in the middle of the ocean to assess the extent of the project. Here Susan introduced Russell to his colleagues, including Janice, an aquatic biologist, and Carter, a shark expert. After the greeting, Janice continued to take Russell on a tour of the shark shelter. On the other hand, Carter reminded Tom, an engineer who specializes in fence reinforcement, that there will be a big storm tomorrow, so the fences must be thoroughly checked. That evening Susan again checked the shark injection procedures. Professor Jim is one of her key collaborators on this project. Then Susan was called upstairs. She was worried about what was going on when a flare suddenly appeared. Susan suddenly realized that everyone was celebrating his birthday. The party was very fun. Everyone sang and danced together. Carter calls Susan to the back of the party and asks her to consider experimenting with sharks. She did not agree. She was still determined to carry out this experiment. The next day, despite reluctance, Carter still had to directly jump into the lake to catch the shark, where he witnessed the danger of 3 sharks with his own eyes. They can communicate with each other and can even swim backwards. Susan also noticed strange behavior from the sharks, one of them biting Carter's transponder. After a hard time, Carter also brought a shark ashore. Susan used an injection machine to drain the shark's brain marrow. A yellow solution was extracted along with other compound reactions. Susan and his colleagues carefully monitor the process of brain aspiration. All excited that their research was finally successful, Dr. Jim breathed a sigh of relief. Just as he lit a cigarette, the shark woke up and bit off his hand. Carter now took out his gun and aimed at the shark to finish it off, but Susan couldn't let his research be killed like that. She quickly pressed the button to release the shark back into the water, much to Carter's displeasure. A rescue helicopter is coming to take Jim to the hospital. The weather is stormy right now. Because Professor Jim has lost so much blood, everyone has to bring him back now. Unfortunately, the storm was so strong that the cable supporting Jim's stretcher broke. The old professor fell into the sea and sank into the water. The helicopter also lost control, fell down and exploded, setting everything on fire. Russell looked in the glass window in the monitoring room and saw the shark throwing Jim's body into the glass door breaking, allowing water to flow inside. Chef Preacher suddenly felt water pouring in, along with a series of explosions. Knowing that something was wrong, he tried to escape, but was swept away by the water into the kitchen. Meanwhile, Russell interrogates Susan about the sharks behaving strangely. She admitted that she and Jim injected a banned compound into the sharks' brains. That compound made them incredibly intelligent. Back in the kitchen, Preacher is being chased by a shark. He immediately ran away and had to hide in the oven. The shark repeatedly attacked, accidentally activating the baking mode, making the inside very hot. Outside is a shark that is trying to tear Preacher's body, so he decided to punch a hole in the oven to get in. Just out of here, Preacher threw a fire object at the gas-filled shark, causing it to explode. Carter and the others find a secret place with an underwater passageway to the upper floors. However, they were not sure if this passage was really safe. A controversy broke out. Russell he was about to jump into the water when a shark immediately grabbed him. Russell's death scared everyone to find another way out. They decided to use the stairs in the elevator area. The water has begun to flood the area. The possibility of sharks is very large. Soon the shark sniffed them and broke through the door. Carter decided to open the next door to drain the water. The door opened successfully, but he couldn't keep up with everyone. The chasing shark made it difficult for him to climb back up. At this time, the stairs fell. Jenny fell, but no one could save her despite trying their best. In a dangerous situation, Preacher appeared as a savior. He helped people climb with a homemade rope. Due to the amount of water overflowing so much, this place could collapse at any time. Tom suggested Carter go back to activate the pump to release the water. However, it seems the shark knew and it swam to the area. As soon as Tom and Carter activated, a shark rushed to swallow Tom whole. Carter panicked and immediately swam up to get oxygen and then found a way to escape. After opening the emergency door, Carter was thrown out. Carter was pulled up by Preacher. Meanwhile, Suzanne has a premonition that a shark is here. She worries and looks around. A few seconds later, the shark in the back attacked, causing Suzanne to panic to climb up on a table, then use his knowledge of physics to save himself. Suzanne unplugged the active power cord and did not forget to take off his clothes. Suzanne calmly waited for the shark to rush forward and then used an electric wire to prick its jaw, causing it to be electrocuted and then died. Carter and Preacher then ran over as well, the three trying to swim up. They had just emerged from the water when the shark also approached. The victim of this shark is poor Preacher. Fortunately, Preacher stabbed the shark in the eye with a cross, so he escaped and swam ashore. Carter and Preacher then ran over as well, the three trying to swim up. They had just emerged from the water when the shark also approached. The victim of this shark is poor Preacher. Fortunately, Preacher stabbed the shark in the eye with a cross, so he escaped and swam ashore. Suzanne decided to use himself as bait. Smelling the blood, it stopped breaking the fence and turned to attack Suzanne. Carter saw that and jumped down to save Suzanne. It's a pity that the shark bit Suzanne in half. It continued to rush towards Carter. He dodged the shark's attack and clung to its fin. Even though Preacher was injured, he still tried his best to save Carter. He fired a shot at the shark and then triggered the explosion. As soon as he got out of the fence, the shark exploded. Fortunately, Carter clung to the fence and escaped death. He climbed to the shore with difficulty and lay down with Peter. Fortunately, a lifeboat also appeared, and they were finally rescued from this place. Although released in 1999, the film has impressed viewers thanks to the spectacular effects with extremely aggressive sharks. At this point, the movie has ended. Don't forget to like, share the video and subscribe to my channel.